Okay, back again. This time we're going to do the stem wall and the bearing footings. So I will go again to level 1, and I am going to choose the wall tool, the regular wall tool, or actually let me make sure that went into structural wall. Okay, and of course the selections are pretty much the same, but just depends on where it actually puts that wall. So I am going to choose a foundation 12-inch concrete. That is our stem wall. Alright, and as I place that, I'm going to change my location line to finish face interior. That way I can use the lines on the outside of the piers to guide as I go around. The level is going to be up to level 1, and I don't see my okay, well, base constraint says level 1. That's base constraint though. I don't want my base constraint at level 1. I want my base constraint at footing. Base offset -12, 0. We'll change that to 0. Up to level 1 right there. So we're good now. So here we go. We're going to just rotate around our piers, and you can see how that it's the drawing is actually consuming the piers, so it's like it's all one piece. And when it's doing that, you know you're doing it right. Okay, so now there is the oops, I messed up there, didn't I? Let's see, let's delete that one. I wasn't paying close enough attention to what I was doing. Bring that down, because these get to go to the outside, not through the inside. Alright, and then we will place another piece of wall from here over to here. Now we got it. Okay, so in the next portion we will actually do from the 3D view. So let's click on 3D view, and you can see now our stem wall, and our stem wall is, we're going to use a this is weird, but we're going to use this wall tool. It's a structural foundation wall, but really what it is a like a continuous bearing footing that goes all the way around the building. So it's going to be a bearing footing, and 36 by 12 I think is going to be the right size. Probably not actually. Let's go ahead and place it anyway, and we'll fix it later. But all it takes is clicking on the stem walls, and Revit will place that footing, bearing footing for you. I think that came out right. A little bit over. Okay. Now they should come right to the edge of the footings as well. So that's a real easy fix. We just need to determine what size that is. So I'm going to do that from, I'm going to go to level 1. I'm going to create, oops, a section right through one of these. Okay. And depending, if you have a job where you're going to be using a lot of different footings and foundations, you don't necessarily, you will, or in those cases you will have to duplicate. But in this case, I'm just going to click on Edit Type. First I got to select it. Here we go. No, that's the actual footing. I need to select the continual footing there. And go to Edit Type, and we'll adjust its size So right now its width is 3 feet. So let's look at doing that at 2.5 feet. Apply. There we go. And that's correct. So 2.5 feet wide. You know, that's what, 30 inches. Yeah. Okay. And then click OK. And now we're good to go. I think that changed all of it all the way around. Let's go back to our 3D view. Check out our handiwork. And looks good there. Looks good there. So that changed it all the way around. Alright, so there you have it. The next thing we need to do is place a concrete slab, and I think we can do that really quickly. So let's get a slab. Let's go back to level 1. And we will go to structure and choose the slab tool. This is going to be a slab on grade. The slab itself is going to actually kind of fit down into those exterior stem walls. And we'll have to do some modifying to our drawing lines and stuff like that. So I'm going to click around and get all 4 sides. Then I'm going to change to the line tool. And I'm going to come around and click around all of my piers. Like so. And I'll show you all the steps I'm going to do, because I even also want to come to my footings, my interior footings. I want to click around those interior footings as well, just like so. Now where I do have to edit is I have to edit these on the outside, and I'll show you how I do that real quick. And we use the corner tool for one to do that. So click on the lines you want to keep, and we've got that corner. Now this one takes a little special treatment. We have to use the split element tool, split it, and then go back to the corner tool. And of course, when you do this, you'll do all of them at once. You'll go and split all of these at one time, and then come back and corner them. There's no editing to do to the footing that's inside the interior footings. Okay, so when you come back, I'll have all of these on the exterior edited. Okay, now I've finished trimming out my slab. As you can see, I went around all the piers. Okay, because that slab's going to fit inside of those piers. I'm going to click the green check mark. And it says, would you like walls that go up to this floor's level to attach to its bottom? No, I do not, because that will mess up my stem wall. Next question, highlighted walls are attached to but miss the highlighted targets. I'm not sure what that is talking about. Let's detach targets maybe. The floor overlaps the highlighted walls. Would you like to join geometry and cut the overlapping walls? Yes. Okay. Alright, now let's go into 3 dimensions and see if this worked. And we can actually, right now what you're looking at is in the wireframe view. So let's go to hidden line, and now we have our slab. It looks like everything turned out good. Let's rotate around, see if we see any anomalies. Everything looks good. Okay. And you can see how it cut out around all of the piers. So I'll hit the escape button there. You can still see the piers. You can still see those footings in the center. Okay, and what will eventually happen, or actually what probably happened before we did all that, is there would have been base plates put on these columns, and they would actually mount to those piers. That's not necessarily something we have to model in this view. It's probably something we will put in a detailed view and show that. So that's it for the slab. The next one is, let's see, I will come back and show you how to put the beams in.